What is up, guys? We are facing Venom Goblin on Expert Mode with Peter Parker Spider-Man. And a huge thing that I often hear about Peter Parker Spider-Man is that he's only good in justice or only good in leadership. So today we are playing him in a all basic deck with no aspect, showing that if you put any aspect cards in, he's still very, very powerful. So yeah, let's see how he goes, and who better to go against other than the most difficult villain for him, where it's Venom Goblin, so we had to remove so many threat from the main schemes. And Peter Parker's biggest struggle is Thor removal. So I'm hoping that this would be a good display of how strong Peter is. Okay, so let's get the main scheme set up here. 1 threat on here, 2 on Midtown Manhattan, and 0 on Upper Manhattan. And the active Glower count will start off on Midtown Manhattan. Venom Goblin comes in with Steady and Toughness. And we have the environment in play right here, Skies over New York. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck. And then Venom Goblin has a 1 revealed effect. Deal 2 phase down encounter cards to each player, so we do get 2 phase down encounter cards to start this game off. And then let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then we're going to draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, and let's see what we got. So we got an Avengers Mansion, which is awesome. And then I think we actually want to mulligan discard these 5 cards here and then draw 5 more, keeping the mansion in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, this is really good. Okay, so first, let's go ahead and use, I think we want to go ahead and do this. This would be 4 resource when paying for a basic card because the power in all of us is a double. So we can play Avengers Mansion. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw 1 card. We drew into a strength here. See, if we play Ironheart with the backflip, we draw a card. I'm tempted to use our sciences to just play the Web of Life and Destiny. Or do we use scientist and backflip here to play Ironheart? Maybe I should have kept that Warrior of the Great Web. I think that's okay to use up this backflip here. Okay, let's just see what Ironheart gets us. So this would be a double resource, so we can play Ironheart. When you play Ironheart from your hand, we can draw 1 card. Turn to the web shooters. Yeah, if we put it down with Scientist, we can't play the Web of Life and Destiny, but I think I want to actually keep the Web of Life Destiny in our hand here and just get this extra resource. So let's use Scientist to generate a mental resource so we can play our web shooters here. It's coming with 3 web counters. That way we can keep the backflip in our hand. And then we're going to flip over here to hero form. And then let's go ahead and we're going to have Ironheart Thor for 1 from Lower Manhattan. To clear that off, should take consequential damage. Spider-Man is going to Thor for 1 from Midtown Manhattan. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to keep these 2 cards in our hand and draw back up to 5. Okay, so it is Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. He's going to attack us with a base of 3 and a boost card here. We have a interrupt Spider Sense. When the villain initiates an attack against you, draw 1 card. So we drew into a card. And then let's just take this attack to his face. So sitting with a base of 3 plus a boost here of a boost effect. Resolve the special ability of the scheme with the glider counter. So right here, the special is to take 2 indirect damage. We're putting both on Spider-Man. So we drop from 10 down to 8 hit points. And then he's only doing 3 damage to us. Do we want to backflip out here, or do we just take this one? That's fine. Let's play a backflip here. When you take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent all that damage, so we can jump out of the way and not take any damage. Then Venom Goblin has his force response, claim the throne. After he activates against you, move the glider counter to the main scheme with the least threat, then resolve the special. We can choose because they're both equal, so let's move it to Lower Manhattan. And the special is to place 1 threat on each scheme. So Midtown goes up to 3. These guys both go up to 2. This is going to deal with a face down counter card for a total of 3. First one is Concussive Bomb. This will come with 2 bomb counters. And then after the villain attacks you, remove a bomb counter from here, exhaust and upgrade and support you control. Then we got exhaustion. I should have defended. So exhaust your identity and then surge into enraged symbiote. So we got a minion here with guard and patrol. And we got limitless supply. So this is a side scheme with 5 threat. Each tech attachment gains surge. Okay. And then it's back to our turn. Let's go ahead and use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Ooh, we got into Ghost Spider here. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I want to clear this off, and we need to get down the Web of Life and Destiny. So if we play the Web of Life and Destiny, we play it with the web shooters, right? Then we play a Spider Tracer, and then we don't have enough to get down an ally, unfortunately. So we can't clear out the limited supply. That means we're going to take another encounter card next turn. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. We're short on one resource of what we want to do. Let me see. So we still have to play the Well of Life and Destiny. And then I think we just play. What else do we do after that? We can't really do anything else after that. We can flip down and then play. I think Ghost Spider is going to be the play. And then keep the Spire Tracer. Let's check our discard file because we gotta get rid of the limitless supply, but we can't do it this turn. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and exhaust the web shooters to generate a resource. This would be a double resource of paying for a basic card, so we can play the Web of Life and Destiny. When a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we can exhaust. We can just draw a card. This card does not need to be exhausted. And then it's unfortunate that we got exhausted here. Let's go ahead and flip down to Alter Ego and use our ability scientist to generate a mental resource. This would be 2 more resources for a total of 3, so we can play Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider is going to thwart for 1 from limitless supply. The patrol will prevent us from throwing the main schemes, but we can still thwart the side scheme here. So that'll bring this down to 4. She'll take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6, keeping the Spire Tracer in our hand. Okay, we got Nick Fury and Professor X. Okay, cool. So Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. So let's clean it up a little bit. These go up to 3. This one goes up to 4. Then he's going to scheme on Lower Manhattan with a base of 2 plus a boost here of 1. So scheming for a total of 3. So this goes up to 7. Wait, is he 1, 2, 3? Oh no, this goes up to 6. I can't do math. Okay, then I activate Claim Throne, so it goes on scheme of least threat. So it's going to go over to Upper Manhattan, unfortunately. The special is to discard 1 card from your hand. Let's discard Lockjaw here. And then this guy's going to scheme for 1 on here. So it goes up to 4. Then we get 2 face-down counter cards because of the limitless supply, and this will only trigger after he attacks, so nothing happens with that right now. 2 encounter cards. First one is Shadow of the Past. So we get the Vulture into play here. We get Highway Robbery, and we shuffle these 3 Nemesis cards into the encounter deck. So a little bit unfortunate that he's running down our hand here. And hopefully he's going to take away our Spider Tracer. So Highway Robbery comes in with 3 threat. When reviewed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. So we're going to shuffle up our hand. And we put 1 card from our hand face down there. So our hand is dropping to 4 cards. Okay, and then last card, Enraged Symbiote with Guard Patrol. And Vulture does have Quick Strike, but we're in Alter Ego, so Quick Strike won't go off. And it's back to our turn. Let's use Mansion to draw a card. Choose a Black Cat. Oof, okay, he did get the Spider Tracer. Okay, I think what I want to do is play Nick. And then draw with Nick. Don't think we need these cards here. So, okay, let's use Scientist to generate a mental resource. This would be 3 more resources for a total of 4. So we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. We got the Moon Girl here. I think we definitely need to play her. Okay, I want to get the Spider Tracer back to our hand. We play Moon Girl. Can we play Auto here? I I would like to play Auto too. I think we have. I don't think we can play Moon Girl this turn. We have to not play her, unfortunately. Okay. Let's go ahead. We already used Scientist, so let's have Nick Fury Thwart for. Okay, wait a minute. We have Professor X. So, do we need the? No, I would prefer not to play him. I don't think his effects can be that valuable. So we're gonna have Nick Fury Thor for 2 from Highway Robbery. Brings down to 1. Nick takes a consequential damage. Ironheart's gonna Thor for 1 from Highway Robbery. That will clear us off. Ironheart takes a consequential damage. She gets defeated. This side scheme is defeated. We get this card back to our hand, which is the Spider Tracer. And then we want to see here. We want to get Otto Octavius in play, and we want a Spider Tracer in a Rage Symbiote. So let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. And then let's go ahead and exhaust our web shooters to generate a wild resource here. So we can play a second web shooters. This will come with 3 web counters as well. Then we can exhaust this web shooter here to generate another wild resource. So we can play our Spire Tracer and attach it to the Enraged Symbiote here. So we attach to a minion. When the minion is defeated, we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. Then I think we're going to see if we defeat it. Ooh, the drawing card isn't that useful with auto here. But I think that's fine. So this would be 2 resources. So we can play Spider-Man Auto Octavius. Play only if you control Webwork card. We do have Webwork cards now. After you play auto from your hand, ready and upgrade you control. Let's ready up the web shooters. If it's a tech upgrade, we can draw a card. You're into a swing web kick. And then we just keep this in case we get the advanced glider. So Spider-Man Peter Parker is going to swing for 2 at the Enraged Symbiote and knock him out. Then the Spider Tracer will go off, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of Limitless Supply here. And then Auto is going to Thor for 1 from Limitless Supply. He'll take a consequential damage and clear off this side scheme. Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 to knock out this Enraged Symbiote. She'll take consequential damage. And we still have the Vulture in play. And hopefully we can get Aunt May soon. We got the swing web kick. I think that's fine for now. Yeah, okay, that'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, got a Machine Man and a Quinn Carrier. Okay, so it's Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes. Then he is going to attack us with a base of 4 plus a boost here. Spire Sense is going to trigger so we can draw a card. Got Aunt May. Let's have Nick Fury block his attack. So boost is if this activation deals damage to friendly character, stun that character. So Nick would get stunned, but he gets defeated anyways, taking that 4 damage from Venom Goblin, so he gets knocked out. Then Venom Goblin will activate the concussive bombs after he attacks, remove a bomb counter, and then exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support. Let's exhaust the web shooters. And should we do the Web of Life and Destiny? Yeah, it's fine. We might get across Spider-Verse, but that's okay. Okay, so we did that. And then he'll activate Claim the Throne, so it goes on scheme of least threat, so it moves over to Midtown Manhattan. Special is to take 2 indirect. We're going to give him both to Peter Parker, so we drop from 8 down to 6. Vulture's going to hit us for 3. Let's take it because we have Aunt May, so we drop from 6 down to 3. And we get 1 face down encounter card, which is Sweeping Swoop. Stun your hero. If Vulture is in play, this card gains Surge. Okay, very unfortunate there. Did I not shuffle that? Okay, and then improvised weapons attached to the villain with the Amplify icon. So every single boost card gets +1. All right, so it's really bad that we actually got stunned here. It's back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion to draw a card. And then I think, let's see, what do we want to take? I think we want to take indirect damage, because we have Aunt May here. Okay, Spider-Man Auto Octavius is going to see an identity-specific event added to your hand. So we could just get the backflip, which is not going to do anything right now. Do we have another? Darn, it's unfortunate that we don't have another attacker. Checking our discard pile for identity-specific events, and yeah, backflip is the only other card. So I think that means we stay in hero form another turn. Our hit points are going to drop pretty low, but I think that's going to be okay. Okay, let's have Auto swing for 2 at the vulture, and the auto will take 2 consequential damage. He gets knocked out. When a web war ally is played, we can draw a card with the effect of Web of Life and Destiny. Then we're gonna have Ghost Spider. Yeah, it's not that worth it to get the backflip right now, but we need to knock out the vulture, and we just got stunned. So Ghost Spider swings for 2 to knock out the vulture. She'll take a consequential damage. She gets defeated. She doesn't interrupt. Whenever she leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event, add to your hand. So we only have the backflip left. We add to our hand. Shuffle up our deck here. And we draw a card with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny because Ghost Spider left play. Okay, and we're drawing a card, which is SPDR. Okay. So SPDR is going to help us get our engine running. I think I definitely need to attack to remove the stun. So let's go ahead and just attack. That will remove our stun here. Okay, we need to get out a lot of stuff. So we want this out. We want, okay, let's prioritize what we want out. So we want SPDR, we want Machine Man, we want a Quinn Carrier, and we want Aunt May. So if possible, we like to wear the Great Web, but this is not the biggest deal compared to other cards. Yeah, I actually don't need this. Okay, let's just prioritize this stuff. So we play Aunt May here. We play Quinn Carrier with this. Quinn Carrier can get us Machine Man. And then Quinn Carrier can get us Machine Man. We have one resource here. So we use the backflip, we get SPDR out. I think we do want to do that because we're going to deck out anyways. We might, and this will get the backflip back into the shuffle. Thing is, I really want to flip down is the thing. Okay, if I flip down, I don't think he's gonna scheme us out. I think we have a chance to flip down here. So move over here, we're take a discard. So okay, I think we're gonna flip down here. Let's get the Queen Carrier down first then. So if we get down, can we get down to War of the Great Web and be super greedy? Doesn't matter. Okay, let's just do this first. So exhausted web shooters generate a WAD resource. This would be 2 more resources here. Let's do these 2. For a total of 3, so we can play Quinn Carrier. Play only if you have the Avenger trait. We do have the Avenger trait in hero form. And then, let's see, we still want to get this stuff out. So if Quinn Carrier and Scientist gets out SPDR, this gets out Machine Man, this gets out Aunt May, we could save the backflip. See, if we use this to do this, then we can't save the backflip. Okay, so there's no point saving the backflip here. I'm going to keep the War of the Great Web in my hand, I think. No, it's fine because we're going to draw it back up like that. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so we're going to, yeah, we're not going to be able to get out the War of the Great Web, but I think it's okay. We can have Machine Man do a little bit more then. So let's go ahead and flip down here to Arch Eagle. We're going to exhaust Queen Carrier to generate a WA resource so we can play Aunt May. We can exhaust Aunt May to recover us by 4, so that brings us from 3 up to 7. Then we're going to use Scientist to generate a mental resource. This would be a second resource, so we can play SPDR. We only play if you control a web word card. We have the Web of Life and Destiny here. Then this would be 2 resources, so we can play Machine Man. When Machine Man attacks or thwarts, spend up to 3 resources of any type. He gets +1 thwart and +1 attack for each resource spent that way. So I think we're going to have him, I don't think it's a schema. It's at 5. It's at 5. Yeah, let's take it off of here. So we're going to have Machine Man thwart from Upper Manhattan. Spend 1 energy resource, so he's thwarting for 2 now. That will bring us down to 3. And he'll take a consequential damage. SPDR is going to swing for 1 at Venom Goblin to knock off his tough stats card. SPDR takes a consequential damage. And then that's going to end our turn. So let's ready back up. We just have to survive this here. And I think we're stabilized if we can get through this. Drawing up to 6. So we deck out. We get a face-line counter card. And it's unfortunate that we got the Across the Spider-Verse right now with no Web Warriors to pull with it. And we draw back up to 6, so 3 more cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. Then he's going to scheme on Midtown Manhattan with a base of 2, plus a boost here of put the race into play engage with you with Guard and Patrol. but it's amplified, so it's going to be +1. So scheming for 3, plus this is, what is that? That's at 6, so it's going to be 9 total threat on here. Then he'll activate Claim Throne, goes on a scheme with the least threat, so it goes on Upper Manhattan. The special is to discard 1 card from your hand. Let's discard, I guess, Avengers Mansion. Yeah, Avengers Mansion. Then this only activates if he attacks, so nothing there. He's going to scheme for 1 on here. This goes up to 5. Then we get a face down encounter card for a total of 2. First one, Festering Mass. While there are no symbiote environments in play, this is considered one. Comes in with 5 threat. And we got Symbiote Berserker. He would have Quick Strike because this is a symbiote environment, but we're an Alter Ego, so Quick Strike will not go off. And it's back to our turn. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's exhaust and May so we can recover by 4. That'll bring us from 7 back up to 10. Then we're going to use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. And back up to 6 cards here. And then I don't think we can do anything with Across the Spider-Verse here. We want to go ahead and have SPDR activate. So let's have her thwart for 2 from Festering Mass. That will bring this down to 3. She's going to take 2 consequential damage. When that happens, it's excess because she has 1 hit point left. She can return back to our hand if she takes excess consequential damage. Whenever a Web War ally leaves play, we can draw a card with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny. And you're into a Swinging Web Kick, which I don't think I need to play because I have Miles here. So let's go ahead and use Scientist to generate a mental resource and Quincare to generate a wild resource. So we can play SPDR back down here. Then, let's see. We want to, so we're done in Alter Ego. We're going to flip over back to hero form here. And then let's go ahead and use the Webbed Up here as a resource. So we can play a Spire Tracer and attach to Enraged Symbiote. We're going to swing for 2, knock out the Enraged Symbiote. Trigger our Spire Tracer again, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off with the Festering Mass and clear this guy off. So now we just have the Symbiotic Berserker. And then Miles could take him out. Right, if I play Miles here, and then I could get rid of this as well here. We could have Machine Man Thor for bigger, but I think I'd rather get rid of the improvised weapons. Yeah, okay, let's use this as 3 resources, so we can play Spider-Man Miles Morales. When he enters play, choose Thor or attack. When we choose attack, he gets +2 until the end of the phase. So he's swinging for 4 now on the Symbiotic Berserker. And then Miles would take 1 consequential damage. SPDR is going to swing for 1, knock out the Symbiotic Berserker. She'll take a consequential damage. So this guy's gone. Then we're going to use this hero action. Spend 1 of each resource type. Mental, Wild here is going to be energy, and Wild here is going to be a physical. So we discard the web shooters. So we can discard the improvised weapons here. Okay. And then Machine Man's not going to do anything. We're going to take a discard, and I think I'm okay with that. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. Hopefully getting a backflip. Okay, I'll take the Nick Fury. The Moon Girl makes me want to flip down, but I don't think we can right now. So Venom Goblin's turn, he's going to add 1 to each one of the 3 main schemes. Okay, he is going to attack us with a base of 4 because of the concussive bombs. Spire Sense trigger, so we draw a card first. And unfortunate, do we take this to the face? And with a base of 4, I could just have an ally block. Maybe Miles here. He has 2 hit points left though. That's the only thing why I'm a little bit reserved about blocking with him. That's fine. We're gonna have Miles block, I think. What's he gonna do if we don't have him block? Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. Okay, so we're gonna have Miles Morales defend here. So the boost is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Takes out Miles. Then Venom Goblin will activate his concussive bombs, exhaust an upgrade and a support you control. Are we flipping? Probably not. Let's exhaust AMA as a support, and as an upgrade, we're going to exhaust the web. Actually, let's exhaust the Web Life Destiny instead of AMA, because we're definitely not getting across the Spider-Verse. And web shooters as our upgrade here, and then that will finally get rid of the concussive bombs, the last bomb counter. Claim the Throne, it stays on here because this has the least threat at 6. Special is discard 1 card from your hand. Do we just get rid of Moon Girl here? let's see, we can get rid of Black Cat. Yeah, so discarding Black Cat from our hand. Okay, one face down counter card, which is Smoke Bombs, coming in with 2 bomb counters. And then after the villain attacks you, remove a bomb counter from here and discard 1 event from your hand with the lowest cost. So we want to backflip out of the attack before we take that. Okay, so it's back to our turn. We need to control the threat. Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Okay, that definitely helps out. So we're not going to Moon Girl here because we need to worry about this threat control. Let's have SPDR activate first. So I think we definitely want to keep it on here. I'm okay taking discards. So SPDR is going to thwart for 2. And she's going to take it off of Lower Manhattan. She'll take excess consequential damage again with her effect. We're going to get her back to her hand. The Web of Life Nessie combo draws us a card. Ooh, a genius. Okay, this would be 4 resources when paying for a great card because the power novel is a double plus the genius here. So we can play Nick Fury. When he enters play, choose one. We're pick the one to draw 3. Okay, so we have a good hand here. We're definitely getting one of the 2 backflips because we have 2 backflips left. I think we want Machine Man to thwart like crazy. And then we just control the threat slowly. Let's see if Machine Man makes a thwart right here for 4. Can we play SPDR and play Endurance and the Web of Life and Destiny? No, we can't play all of it. So I think what we do is we just have Machine Man thwart for 3 and still get the other stuff out. It's probably going to be the play here, I think. Yeah, and then that'll get us pretty healthy as well, and we'll get into a backflip next turn. Okay, so we're going to exhaust a Queen card to generate a wild resource to play Endurance. This will increase our max hit points by 3, so we go from 10 up to 13, just giving us some more breathing room. And then this would be 2 resources. Actually, let's check our discard pile. I'm scared about getting the Advanced Glider. Oh, we don't have any more swinging web kicks. So that makes me want to hold one in my hand. You're going to hold a swing web kick here. And then yeah, we need to deck out again. So let's do, should we just do this? And okay, let's check. We still don't need the War of the Great Web technically, right? And we have 2 more copies of it left in the deck. So I don't need to worry about that card right now. We want to get SPDR back down. And then we want Machine Man to do a big thwart. So let's use 2 resources here. Wait, no, that's SPDR. We're going to use 2 resources here so we can play SPDR back down. She's going to swing for 1 at Venom Goblin, doing our first damage in this game, bringing it from 18 down to 17. She'll take a consequential damage. And then Machine Man can thwart for 3. Nick thwarts for 2. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, so Machine Man's going to thwart from Upper Manhattan. We're going to spend 2 resources here so we can up his thwarting by +2. So thwarting for 3. That brings from 6 down to 3. And then he'll take a consequential damage. Nick's going to thwart for 2. He's going to take that off of here, Midtown Manhattan. And then Nick will take consequential damage. Spider-Man's going to thwart for 1 from Midtown Manhattan, so we can have these both be at 7, which will help us manipulate the schemes for whatever we need. Okay, and then we're going to keep this in our hand just in case we get the Advanced Glider. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we will draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, the hand Spire Sense is great here, and we got another War of the Great Web. Okay, so Venom Goblin's turn. 1 threat to each one of 3 schemes. So these guys both go up to 8. And this goes up to 4. Okay, we're okay taking the discard because Spider-Man's economy is just so massive right now. We're okay just discarding a card every single turn. He's going to attack us with a base of 4 plus a boost. We're going to draw a card with Spider Sense. Okay, ooh, that is good. Okay, Nick is going to block. Place 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. So 1 on these 2 guys. And then 4 damage takes out Nick. Take a bomb counter here. Discard 1 event from hand with the lowest cost. I think that's our swing web kick, unfortunately. So I should have planned for that and just probably not draw it. Discard one card from hand with a special here. So we are discarding the webbed up. And then one face down counter card, which is caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Do we do the web shooters here? Yeah, let's get the web shooters back into the shuffle. We're gonna discard the web shooters. Okay, and then it's back to our turn. Let's use Mansion, draw a card. We're gonna have SPDR Thwart for 2 from Lower Manhattan. She's gonna take excess, come back to her hand. We draw a card with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny. And let's actually put the Web of Life Destiny up in the forefront here. Okay, we got Hobie. Do I want Hobie? No, I want Ghost Spider because yeah, I want Ghost Spider because in case he gets the advanced glider, she can tutor our deck. We have backflips here. Yeah, Ghost Spider can tutor our deck for the what should I call it? The swing web kick because we're about to deck out again. So we can survive a couple turns in hero form here because with those backflips, we're just gonna play SPDR and we can get out the War of the Great Web finally and just ditch Hobie here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think that's fine. Okay, so 3 resources when paying for a gray card, power on all of us, so we can play Ghost Spider. And I really preferred Hobie here, but we need that swing web kick just in case he gets the advanced glider. 2 resources here, so we can play SPDR. And then Quinn character generate a resource to play War of the Great Web. Attach the character with Spider and Style. We get a Spider-Man. We finally gain the Web Warrior trait. And when a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we get +1 attack until the end of the phase. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. We just need to do some more thwarting. SPDR swings for 1 of Venom Goblin, bringing it from 17 down to 16. She'll take a damage. Spider-Man is going to, let's see, this is at 7. This one is at 9. I'd like to get him equal, but I think we're actually okay. We want to do some damage. Let's swing for 2 at Venom Goblin. Is that okay? Yeah, let's swing for 2 at him. That's going to bring him from 16 down to 14. Ghost Spire is going to swing for 2 as well. That'll bring him from 14 down to 12. Ghost Spire takes a consequential damage. Ends our turn. We're going to ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to 5. We only want, I was going to say we only want 1 backflip because this is going to make us discard the other one. Okay, that's fine. So Venom Goblin's turn, he's going to add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes. He attacks us. This is his boost, and we draw a card with Spider Sense. Got the enhanced Spider Sense, which is great, actually. Okay, so he got that. What are we going to do? I think we just take it and backflip out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. We're going to play a backflip, jump out of the way, and avoid all that damage. Then this would trigger discard 1 event from your hand with the lowest cost. So we're going to have to discard the other backflip, unfortunately. And he still has this overkill card in there. Okay, Claim the Throne stays on here. We discard 1 card from our hand. Let's lose Lockjaw. We don't have the web shooters for auto. That's fine. Okay, so then we get a face on encounter card, which is a Symbiote Berserker. No quick strike because there's no Symbiote environment in play, and it's back to us. 1 card left in the deck. We're gonna deck out here. I guess we can get Machine Man into the shuffle, and then we get Auto Octavius. I like to, should we have Machine Man just do a big hit here? Machine Man can hit for, if we can have him hit for 3, and then Spider-Man can finish it off. Yeah, we're gonna have Machine Man swing for 1 at the Symbiote Berserker. Double resource to give him +2, so it's hitting for 3. When we get the double resource back into the shuffle, he'll take consequence damage, get defeated, so Machine Man goes back into the shuffle. And then I think we want, do I want this back in the shuffle as well? Enhanced Fire Sense. It is a pretty good card, but I think we do want it back in the shuffle, right? We can ready up an upgrade with control. We don't have any upgrades for auto to get full advantage of. Okay, for sure, Peter Parker. Actually, no, we don't know we want to do that yet. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna just hold on to our options here and see what we get first. So let's have SPDR thwart for 2. She's gonna take that off of, this is at 8. This one's at 10. Yikes. Okay, I guess we gotta take it off of here. And SPDR will take 2 consequential damage, come back to our hand with her effect. The Web of Life Destiny draws us a card. We deck out, we get a face on a counter card, and we shuffle up the discard pile here back to the deck. So it's time for us to try to get ready to end this. Okay, and then it's still our turn. We will exhaust Avengers Mansion, so we can draw a card. Ooh, we got a Spider Tracer. No, that I really want to play. So let's exhaust a Queen card to generate a resource, so we can play our Spider Tracer and attach it to a Symbiotic Berserker. And then do we just ditch Auto here? I would like him for next turn, but keeping the enhanced Spire Sense. So we want to play SPDR back down. I don't know whether to use Auto or the enhanced Spire Sense as our second resource in addition to this thing. Okay, we can just do that later. So Ghost Spire is going to swing for 2, knock out the Symbiotic Berserker. So he's gone. And then she'll take a consequential damage. Our Spire Tracer is going to trigger again, remove 3 threat from his scheme. I think we're going to take that off of Lower Manhattan here. No, that's a little bit risky because I need to stay on here, and I don't want to throw Spider-Man this turn. I want to attack. So, oh man. But if this somehow flips, I don't think it's gonna flip here. We get 2 encounter cards. Yeah, I don't think it's flipping. We can still choose because they're both equal. Let's take 3 off Upper Manhattan. Okay, with the Spire Tracer's effect. And then, do we want Auto or Enhanced Spire Sense here? The thing is, if he gets multiple activations, we might get into a backflip. No, we got rid of the Under Fire already. We got rid of the Exhaustion. I think we want to keep Auto for next turn. If he raises up a Web Shooter, that'll give us big economy. This is a safer play, the Enhanced Spire Sense. Auto is a riskier play. What do we do? I really want Auto. Let's see, if he gets a remote navigation. No, we gotta go with the safer play here. Because if he gets remote navigation first, the other card might be an activation. So 2 resources here so we can play SPDR back down. She's gonna swing for 1 of Venom Goblin. That'll bring her from 12 down to 11. She'll take a consequential damage. Spider-Man has +1 attack with the effect of the Warrior of the Great Web because SPDR let play earlier. So we have 3 attack. We're gonna swing for 3. That'll bring Venom Goblin from 11 down to 8. That's gonna end our turn. We're gonna ready up. We're gonna keep the Enhanced Spire Sense in our hand because we're gonna get 2 encounter cards here, which is a big momentum turn for Venom Goblin. So we're gonna draw it back up to 5 here. We got one of our swing web kicks. Okay, so Venom Goblin's turn, he's gonna add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. So let's clean this up. Goes up to 3. This one goes up. It was 8. It goes up to 9. This one goes up to 9 as well. Okay, so Venom Goblin attacks us. His boost, Spire Sense, draws us a card. We're going to. Oh, we don't have a backflip actually. Do we take this one to the face? If we take it to the face, we have. Let's take it to the face. That's fine. The boost is 2, so it's gonna be 5 damage. That'll bring us from 13 down to 8. Okay, so not bad. Then he's going to claim the throne us. Discard a card from your hand. We're going to discard Professor X. No, let's do the webbed up here, I think. Actually, there's no way we're going to play Professor X as a thing. So, yeah, let's do Professor X. Okay, then we get a face on a counter card. We have 2 here. First one is Master Plan. So, I think he has no more side schemes. No, he has 1 more side scheme. He has the Joyride left. If that comes into play, no, we're going to cancel Master Plan, right? Because, yeah, I think we can cancel the Master Plan here because if this is the Advanced Glider or if it tutors it, we can just discard the Swing Web Kick. Okay, so this is a Treachery card. Exhaust the Queen card to generate a resource to play Enhanced Spire Sense. When a Treachery card is reviewed from the encounter deck, cancel its one reviewed effect, so we cancel out the Master Plan. Okay, because the Joyride, we'll have to clear that off. Last encounter card, Symbiotic Thrall with Guard, and if a symbiote environment is in play, he gains Patrol. Okay, back to our turn. Let's Mansion to draw a card. Drew back into Machine Man. Let's have, so he doesn't have Patrol because there's no symbiote environment in play currently. So I think we want SPDR to thwart first. Let's thwart for 2 from here. Bring this down to 7. She'll take excess, come back to her hand. We draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny. But we got Hobie. So Spider-Man has +1 attack right now. We're going to just swing for 3 at the symbiotic draw. And then we need to keep Ghost Spider here for our first turn. SPDR can take out the symbiotic draw. And then I actually really want to play Hobie. I like Machine Man, but I think Hobie is going to be the play here to get out all of our Web Warriors. Would Hobie thwart? This is at 9. If it goes to 10, somehow, I don't think it can go to 12 because he's only getting 1 encounter card. So double resource to play SPDR, and then 3 resources here, so we can play Spider-Man Hobie Brown. And we're going to hold on to Swing Web in our hand. SPDR swings for 1 at symbiotic draw because he has guard, knocking him out. SPDR takes a consequential damage. And do we want Hobie just starting to chip away at Venom Goblin is the question. He has 2 thwart though. It's a little bit risky to let the threat keep accumulating, but I think we're okay right now. He's going to swing for 1 at Venom Goblin. That'll bring him from 8 down to 7, and Hobie takes 1 consequential damage. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5, keeping the Swing Web kick. Make sure I don't overdraw. Okay, perfect. We got a backflip, which is really good for us right here. There's still 1 more left in the deck. Okay, Venom Goblin's turn. Wait, did we attack Venom Goblin? No, we attacked the draw. That's right. Okay, so 1 throws every single scheme. So this one goes up to 8 from 7. This goes up to 4, and this guy goes up to 10, which is a little bit scary. Okay, what's our deck looking like? It's thinning down a little bit. I think, yeah, okay. So we add our threat. He's going to attack us. Boost card, Spire Sense triggers. So we draw a card. Ooh, we got another backflip. Let's take it. So it's going to be boost of 0, just 3 damage. We're going to backflip and jump out of the way and avoid all that damage. Then he's going to claim Throne. So we discard a card from our hand with Upper Manhattan. Let's lose Miles Morales here. And then we get a face on counter card, which is Swing and Assault. The villain attacks you, give him 1 additional boost card for the activation. So he's going to get 2 boost cards here, hitting us. We're going to Spire Sense to draw a card. And I think we just... I should have enhanced Spire Sense that out. But that's okay. We're going to just take, because we have a backflip. But then we have to discard a card. That's okay. So if this activation is attacked, it deals indirect damage, which it is. So just 3 plus 3 is going to be 6 damage. Put it all on Spider-Man, and then we play a backflip. When you're taking our damage, prevent all of it, so we jump out of the way, taking no damage. Okay, and then, okay, so we took no damage. Then he's going to claim a throne, so discard another card from your hand. I think I'm okay losing the enhanced Spire Sense here, because we are getting super close to the kill shot. Yeah, so discarding the enhanced Spire Sense. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's use Mansion to draw a card. Oof, we got Swing Web Kick. See. We got the indirect damage one, and I don't think we got the overkill one yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna have SPDR thwart. This is at 8, this one's at 9. Yeah, okay, she's gonna thwart for 2 from Midtown Manhattan. Let's drop this guy down to 8. She comes back to our hand with her effect, taking excess consequential damage. We draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny here. Okay. It's good that we could just play her down. Spider-Man gets +1 attack, so we're at 3 now. I'm a little bit worried about taking multiple discards here. If he activates twice, but hopefully the encounter card isn't an activation. If we take 1 discard, we're fine. We can keep this here. We'll have the web shooters. I think we're going to be okay. So double resource when paying for a gray card. Let's get SPDR back down again. Spider-Man's going to swing at Venom Goblin for 3. That'll bring him from 7 down to 4. And we had that +1 attack with the Warrior Great Web because SPDR let play. She's going to swing for 1. That'll bring him from 4 down to 3. She'll take a damage. Hobie's going to swing for 1 as well. That'll bring him from 3 down to 2. Hobie will take a damage. exhaust the Queen card to generate a wild resource to play our web shooters down here. This will have 3 web counters. So we're okay having these 2 block. We don't want Hobie to block because he'll probably flip Venom Goblin. Okay, so that's going to end our turn. We're going to keep this in our hand. Let's ready back up. And drawing back up to 5 here. And Ghost Spark can actually tutor us the final swinging web kick that's still in our deck. And we don't have any more backflips, so it's just that swinging web kick here. And then we're going for the kill if we can survive this turn. Venom Goblin's turn, 1 threat to each one of the 3 schemes. Okay, he's going to attack us with a base of 3 and a boost. Spire Sense trigger, so we draw a card. We drew into Lockjaw. Do we just go ahead and have Ghost Spider block this here? Or do we have... Okay, if it's overkill, we don't die. Yeah, he has 1 overkill card, so we're okay. Do we lose Ghost Spider right now? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we need to lose her right now, even though he has 2 hit points left. I think that's still going to be the play for us. Yeah, okay. So Ghost Spider is going to defend this attack. The boost is 0. We should have just taken it. So 3 damage, knocks out Ghost Spider. Her interrupt will tutor the swing web kick from our deck, an identity specific event from your deck up to your hand, so we get the swing web kick here. Let's shuffle up our deck here, and then we get to draw 1 card with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny. Okay, we drew into Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, that is pretty crazy. Okay, then Venom Goblin's gonna activate Claim the Throne here, so it stays on Upper Manhattan. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. It's gonna have 5 threats still. So we trigger the special, which is to discard 1 card from your hand. And we have a big hand here. Let's just get rid of Lockjaw. That's always gonna be safe. Okay, then we get 1 face down encounter card, and it's all up to this. An Assault. Yikes. Okay, so he is going to attack us again. This would be his boost. We have to have SPDR block this. Or do we block it ourselves? Because I'm worried about overkill and gain the advanced glide, which gives him 2 additional boost cards. So, okay, Spire Sense first to draw a card, right? Drew into Mansion, which we can throw out with the Upper Manhattan here. If we defend ourselves, do we have the kill? If we defend ourselves, we can get Ghost Spider back, flip him with her, SPDR can swing, get us a card, and then, okay, no, we do have the kill shot if we just defend. Okay, so even though it's a little bit less damage, we're going to defend for 3. So let's see his boost, which is 2 plus 3 is going to be a total of 5 damage. Oh, good thing it didn't stun us. I think we got rid of both those already. So 5 minus 3 is going to be 2 damage. That'll bring us from 8 down to 6. Okay. And then it is back to our turn. So we're going to use Avengers Mansion and draw ourselves a card here. Then we're going to use a double resource. Oh, I forgot to do this after he attacks, right? Claim the throne. So we discard a card from our hand. Let's discard the Avengers Mansion. It wouldn't have changed anything. Okay. Then now we're going to use this double resource and paying for a great card. So we can play Across the Spider-Verse. Hero action, exhaust the web warrior card you control. Let's exhaust the Web of Life and Destiny here. Then we can search our discard file for a web warrior ally put into play. So we're going to get Ghost Spider. Yeah, we're going to get Ghost Spider and put her back into play here with the effect of Across the Spider-Verse. Okay. Then, let's see, how do we line this up? Yeah, we got it. Okay. So Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 at Venom Goblin. That'll bring him from 2 down to 0. And that will flip him over to his 3rd and final stage here, where he's going to have Retaliate, Stalwart, and Toughness. And he also has 21 hit points. Okay, so he's going to retaliate on Ghost Spider, and then she'll take a consequential damage. Venom Goblin's 1 reviewed is to do 3 face down encounter cards to each player, so we do get 3 face down encounter cards. So if we don't finish him off here, we have to review all these, but we actually have the kill shot ready up in our hand. Yeah, let me see. I think we need, so this is enough for this. And then we have the web shooters and this. So we need to recur Penny Parker back to our hand. I think, yeah, for the last resource. Well, we can draw with him anyways. Okay, so Penny Parker is going to thwart for 2. Let's just take that off of Upper Manhattan here. Bring this down to 3. And then she's going to take 2 consequential damage, come back to our hand with her effect. Then we draw a card with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny, which will give us enough resources to play the swing web kicks. Then Hobie Brown is going to swing for 1 at Venom Goblin to knock off his tough status card. He's going to retaliate at Hobie Brown and defeat him. Hobie Brown has Interrupt. Whenever he gets defeated, as an Interrupt, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Then do damage to the villain equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boost icons on Venom Goblin. So that's going to bring him from 21 down to 16 here. Okay. Then we're going to, let's get this. So we're going to exhaust the Quinn Carrier to generate a WAD resource, exhaust the Web Shooters to generate a second WAD resource. This would be a 3rd resource, so we can play a Swinging Web Kick here. Hero action, do 8 damage to an enemy. We're going to hit Venom Goblin for 8. That'll bring him from 16 down to 8. He's going to retaliate, hit his back for 1. That'll bring him from 6 down to 5. Then we're going to use this as 3 resources right here. So we can play a second Swinging Web Kick. And that's going to do another 8 damage to Venom Goblin. And that will bring him from 8 down to 0. And I believe I forgot to draw a card with Hobie when Hobie left play with the effect of Web of Life and Destiny. So I think we should have drawn another card here, which we can use as another resource. So 3 more resources here. So we can play a 3rd and final Swing Web Kick. But we already got him down. But yeah, I think that should have been right. But I'll watch this back. And yeah, we're able to get the 3 Swing Web Kicks out again on Venom Goblin. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I hope that you guys can see that Peter Parker can defeat even expert Venom Goblin with any aspect, because we didn't use any aspect cards here, only basic cards.